It's Log back with another one. So today we are in the Elogtra, and what I am doing is I'm wanting to fiberglass and seal all of the edges, because you see, when I'm building these built-in enclosures like the trunk or this 6th order that I built here, I usually do it and the corners aren't always going to be absolutely perfect. So my solution to that is to fiberglass all of the edges of everything, like it is down here in the rear chamber. So down here I have all of the edges fiberglassed and all of the surfaces covered, minus the fuel pump access right there where that brace isn't. Not only do I feel that it helps with the strength, but it definitely seals everything up better than just using glue on the joints. I did use glue all along this wall here, and I still had a whole bunch of leaks, which honestly I'm not really even sure how that happened, because I put a bunch of PL in between each one and stacked them up. But either way, my fix to that was hit a layer of 1/4 inch MDF on this front wall on the inside, fiberglass all the joints, glue those pieces of 1/4 inch on there with the PLX, and fiberglass everything in after screwing it all down. So that's what I did. Andrew Stonebreaker was the one with the idea of the 1/4 inch MDF. I was just gonna fiberglass the whole wall, but this saved on a lot of fiberglass. I get the MDF for free, so that was a major perk. And also putting the fiberglass resin on all of the surfaces, I feel that even helps. It might not do a whole lot, but I feel it helps just enough, like sound wise. Like, it's not something that's even slightly porous for the sound to soak into. So the first thing that I do is I cut this fiberglass mat into small strips, because they're easier to work with. You can do larger strips, but honestly everything's going to get merged together in the end either way. So what I do is I kind of try to break like large distances, like this in here, between 3, you know, something like that. So I'll go ahead and cut this up into strips, and when using this fiberglass, honestly, you want to wear long sleeves even if it's summertime, because you will get ate up pretty bad by this stuff. I'll go ahead and set this up as a time lapse while I go ahead and fiberglass this whole upper section. Let's go ahead and get it. One thing you may have noticed about that is I went in with the paintbrush before I went in with the fiberglass itself. And that is because it helps the fiberglass stick a little bit better if it does have a little bit of wet on there first, and then I put the fiberglass down. So far I got down along that bottom layer, I got down here until about here, and then I got that back corner there along with that little up part right there and that half of the box on the far back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this going. It looks like my flashlight does not like to be on for a long time, so yeah, that's cool to know. But yes, so good so far, so good. Yeah. Alright, now we got just the bottom parts over here, and everything down here is covered in resin. Let's see if I can get the flashlight going. But every single one of these edges, including where the port is, everything is covered in resin and fiberglass, and then I'm covering just the surfaces in resin as well as I go. But every single joint, it has a nice layer of fiberglass. It's going to be strong, sealed where it needs to be, and this is how she's coming along so far. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest tomorrow, because tomorrow's Christmas, and Merry Christmas, y'all. But tomorrow's Christmas, and after Christmas morning happens, it should still be pretty decent weather where I could do this. So I'm going to keep cutting at it, guys. Alright, here we are again today. It is Christmas, and it's raining. So, yesterday, I did all of this bottom. Every bit of it, and that back layer right there. I'm going to put a second layer on that back angle part. Then I'm gonna hit all these top layers now also. Might as well. And then I could start sanding it all down. After sanding, I can put some bondo down, and then it should end up looking real clean after I sand the bondo down and then do what I want to do. So let's go ahead and get all this done. Alright, so now we have all of these surface angles. Any angle in this box is fiberglassed with at least 1 or 2 layers. Let's see if I can get my light on real quick. No, it won't come on, but either way, we got 1 or 2 layers of fiberglass on every corner and resin covering every single surface in this box. So really excited. Got that done. This is an awesome way to make sure that everything in your box is sealed, all of the corners, and it adds a little bit of rigidity, as well as it's easy to paint on, and it seals up the wood very nicely. So I recommend spreading fiberglass on the inside of your box with every single build. That's what I do, and so far so good. I never have any real issues with leaks at all ever because of this. So hopefully you guys use this. It works for me. I hope y'all have a good time. Merry Christmas, and base on, stay golden. Know what I'm saying? Out.